Alright guys, we're going to have an axe restoration today. I know the light's a bit bright, but it's the only one I've got in my shed. You know what I mean, boys and girls. Well, anyway, back to this. We're going to do a little axe restoration. It's an old one. A few years ago I actually found the head while I was out over the fields. I was out walking with a dog and I found it. And this is from a while ago. It's been hung on my shed wall up there next to that for about, I'd say a good 10-15 years. And I put the head onto a metal pole and I put a nail through the top there, if you can see. And it's an absolute shite job, but it's done the trick. Like, I've chopped a few bits of wood with it and that, but it's in need of a proper good repair. You can see the rust on it and that there, and mud and all sorts where I've been swinging it about. When I was younger, I was about 21, 22 when I made it. But I'm going to have a good go at it anyway, boys and girls, and I'm going to see what we can do with it in a bit. Alright guys, we're back, and what I'm going to do at the minute, I'm going to get the end of this off, and I'm going to start. I don't know if that's a bit too dark there, I don't know if you can see, but we have to just see how it goes. I know it's a bit dark, but we'll go. Right. A pair of these and try and get this off of here. Big old nail that. End that up like that. I'll more or less use the nail as like a linchpin for it. Turn that music off because it's a bit of a nightmare while I'm trying to talk. But yeah, anyway, yeah, beat you. I mean, electric light orchestra, you can't beat them. But yeah, we bend that nail back there, if you can see that. And then more or less just knock that back through. Get that through, that's that off. It's actually quite solid on there, so I might have to give it a bit of force to get it off, you know what I mean? Let's see if we can get that up there a little bit better for you. See if it brightens it up any, but I doubt it because it's quite bright anyway over that back. But yeah, get the hammer. No, not the little one, I need the bigger one, I think. But yeah, it was my friend, the Irish Wanderer, who recommended, well, give me the idea to do this. It's been sat in my shed for a good few years, like I say, about 15 years, and the rust on it's absolutely appalling. It's too dark, you can't see now. But anyway, I'll get it off and we'll have a better look in a bit. I'll move the camera about. Rest off there. Oh, all the rust coming out of that there, look at that. That's not the actual head. It's this pole what I've put on it. The end of it's all rusted to bits, and if you could hear that there, it was all falling out the bottom. That's an old rake head as well, that. One of my little ideas a few years ago. Need a little bit of brain stimulation. Scallop ashtray. My brother found it down Cornwall, Devon. Use it for in my shed, you know what I mean? It's a bit tacky for in the house. But it's the thought that counts anyway, you know what I mean? Move that hand out the way. But yeah, I've been enjoying the Irish Wanderer's videos. He's got quite a few on there now, like he's putting them on quite regularly as well, so good on you lad, you know what I mean? I'm going to start making a few more myself, hopefully, now that I've got a bit more time. But I need to tidy this shed out as well because it's an absolute tip. This is what I'm going to be using first on it. It's WD what I've used on a recent one. A recent chisel where I've got it here, where I've cleaned up. That was rusty as anything. There's a chisel. Can't really see it, I'll show you it in a bit. But that was absolutely rusted, and I'm going to use that in a bit as well on cleaning the axe head up. but we'll get it out here, boys, and we'll see what we can do. Got a little tub here, obviously just a plastic tub off the top of a donut box, but it'll do for what I need it for. We'll put that there so you can see. We get the WD, and we get the axe head. I give it an actual little clean up first with a brush. Got that brush, where's my brush? Yard brush. Get the yard brush from over here. I'll give it a quick little clean up because it's got a bit of mud and stuff on it. To try and get as much of that off as I can before I actually put it in the oil. Because it'll soak into the rust a lot better if the mud's off. You know what I mean? Still a little bit of rust in there as well off the top. Give it a bang. There we go. Oh. A little bit left in. There's a screwdriver. And a screwdriver in, and we'll get the rest of that out. We don't want that in. There we go. Clear. It's a nice, so it's about £2 axe head. Maybe a bit lighter anyway, it's only a little one. You can see that there. But it'll do the job. Like I say, it's a bit dark. I'll see if I can move yous. If the camera doesn't fall as well, because I've had a bit of chew with it. Oh, there's my guitars. They're going to get turned into squirrel boxes because all the, well, there's only 2 or 3 strings left on it. And they're not the best anyway. That doesn't. It's I only paid £2 for it out of a second-hand shop. Let's see if we can get you over here. And lighting might be a bit better for you, if you know what I mean. What was that? Yeah, that'll do, won't it, lads? That'll do. Right, that's a bit better, isn't it, for the lighting? Well, not a bother. Right. Tub. Screwdriver back. Brush. All this crap. All this rust. Get that on there, put that there. Bloody hell, move that. Tools back. Little tidy up, you know what I mean, boys and girls? Push all that on the floor, because I'm going to sweep it in a bit. Right, down to brass tacks, or down to iron axe heads, as we say. Put down there, or steel anyway, I don't know, it might be steel. I don't know, but anyway. WD-40, what I've used on a previous one, no point wasting it. I put it in a little tub, reusable, you know what I mean? Pour that straight onto this, straight all the way in. WD's probably the best for getting rust or anything off, as long as you give it a good soak. Now what I'm going to have to do is use the one out the can. I'm not actually thinking, I'm just filling this tray up, so it's covering the full thing, so I'm going to actually have to use more or less this full tin, probably a bit more. But the good thing is, it'll all go back into a jar and it'll get reused again. I'm all about the reusing stuff. No point using it and wasting it, chucking it away. Right. Keep that going because it's coming out quite well actually. Give it a shake. Get that all in there. You can actually see the rust actually starting to lift already on it because it's only got a thin layer on. Like I say, it's been in here for 20 odd years, but the shed's been. The roof actually did break on the shed a couple of years ago, and I had to fix it with the tarpaulin, which the camouflage tarpaulin on the top. But it's alright now, it's dried out, and I think that's what the rust came off, because it wasn't rusty before. Let's clean it up. I'll clean it up when I put it on. Give that a good coating, covering. let it do its work really. I'll just shake as much out of it as I can. Covering as much of it as I can. I don't know even everything. I think I've got another tin either in the house or... oh no, I've got 2 tins on there. Perks of having a stepfather who's into tools and stuff. You always get hand-me-down tools, but yeah, if it's for free, there's no point, you know what I mean, you might as well have it. It's for free. Anyway, one of my favourite words, free. A lot of people look at it as if it's like, oh, it's scrounging, or it's, yeah, I wouldn't dare. Yeah, it will save you money in the long run. You do it. Well, I do anyway. So I was brought up, out for out. Or if you can turn something into something else, you know what I mean? Well, there, look. I'll give you a quick look before, because I'm going to leave it to sit for a couple of, about an hour, maybe 2, before I start actually filing it. So, look at the rust. The rust's not too bad. It's a bit pitted, but it's nothing that a file won't sort out. And give it a good filing and sort it out, you know what I mean? Like I say, it's only about £2. Maybe it's even £1, don't know, it's only small. That's not £1 anyway, about 2. Drop that back in there, and look, if I look in there, don't know if you can see, but you can actually see the rust already starting to lift. Like a reddy brown coming off already. So, a couple of hours in there, and I'll keep turning it while I'm going. Put that all over me. Yeah, it's windy as anything outside as well. This is just my little man cave, what I call it, when the wife will be doing whatever she's doing. She'll be watching telly or making the tea, and I'll just be in here doing what I want to do. Like, we've got, right there, we've got all the tools over there. All hand-me-downs really, but they all come in handy. We've got my little tomato plants there. They're just coming through, but it's a bit too cloudy and no sun at all at the minute. I've got my fishing gear over here. I like to do a bit of fresh water fishing and a bit of sea fishing. We've got a little hobby of mine, but it brings in a bit of money as well. Scrap metal. Got a lot of scrap metal, a lot of wire. Stuff needs stripping. The price has gone right down at the minute, so it's all getting kept, and it's going to get weighed in when the price goes back up. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit, boys and girls, because we have to wait for this to sort itself out and soak in, you know, in a bit. We're back, guys. Just going to show you now. I've had this in for about an hour soaking. You already see it's starting to do its work. The WD-40 is starting to rust up nicely. You can see it all. It's like a rusty red colour in the WD. It's all coming off. Obviously there's still a lot in all the pits and all the crevices on the actual axe head, but we'll see what we can do and see if I can get any of it off for you. Get it up like that. Something that I've wanted to do for a while, this, but I've never got round to it. I've never really had enough spare time, but I'm free for a couple of hours, so I thought I might as well get it done, you know what I mean? First things first though, I need to move the camera around and let this drip off, because the WD doesn't want to be everywhere, and actually I shouldn't really be smoking next to this WD, because it might actually, and then my face will be like, wow, all my eyebrows will be gone, everything. Right, there we got that right. Now I'll swish this around a sec so you can see what I'm going to be doing here. Put you there like that. And we'll get the old vice on. You get it out. And it's actually an old vice what I've had given. And it doesn't actually pull out no more, so if you open it, however far you open it, you'd have to pull it out yourself. But we'll get that in there. And I'm going to start on the back. Get that tight a little bit. start on this back bit here because it seems to have the most on it. So, oh yeah, my files. Don't know if can you see that? That one is a wood file, so that is no good. It would have been better, like, because it's bigger than the ones that I've got that are metal. This one, if you can see it, this one's a bit more worn, so you might not be able to see it. That's a metal file. This little one that I've got, which is a beauty, but it's only tiny, that's a metal file. If you flip it over, you've got the crisscross on that side, if you can see that, and then the crisscross is on that side. But yeah, right, I'll get out, lads, and I'll let you know how it goes. Let's have a look. Knock that over there a bit. Try and go in a circular motion if you can. Just from the side like this would be better. See it all coming up there. Rusty red, like a browny red. Right, get my little rag. Got a little wipe off there, see how much we've got off it. It's starting to go. Oh yeah, you twat. And that's why you should always wear safety gloves. Right, get that one. Oil's dipped right in that oil there. Get it back on again. This file's actually, it's not the best, it's on its way out. There's the teeth aren't that clever on it, so I'll give it a go with this for a while. But then I'll switch over to the other one where I've got. The only thing is as well though, the other file that I've got is tiny. But I mean, look at the size differences in that. Well, it's about the same size as that anyway, but without an handle on. That one's obviously got an handle, that one hasn't. But I'll give it a go. This is the one that I cleaned up as well. This was actually rust bound, and I cleaned it up the other week and it came up lovely. Absolutely lovely. Getting down to this, you know. It's actually looking like a brass head. We'll see. We'll get a bit further down on it, boys and girls, and we'll see. Like I said, I found this one while I was out on the fields. So for all I know, it could be an old Viking. I thought it was just an old farm. Down a bit more, we'll see. A bit more pressure pushing down on it. And a rub in the circle as well. that. Wipe it down. No, it is steel. I can see it now. Now that I took that top layer off, you can see the steel. It must have been just where it was a bit ginger off the rust. But we're starting to get down to a bit of bare steel now. That's what I like to see. Right, get a bit more of that WD, dip that. There it on. Seems to be the circular motion works the best. Everyone says it's backwards and forwards, it seems to take twice as long.